Hi there, my beautiful Aries Taurus. Welcome into your reading. So today we're going to be looking into everything about your month ahead. So career, love, self-care, all of those things. And we now actually have a beautiful opportunity to have a monthly personalized reading just for you. So if you want that, feel free to check out my Patreon. The link is going to be down below. But let's get started here with some overall energy for you. So what do we got? What do we got here for my Aries Taurus? Bottom of the deck, we have flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay. We have here the month of May. So someone born in May could be relevant. This could be a preparation for the month of May. Okay, because we have the month of May right up. But we have Tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance with a lot of good luck. Horseshoe. We also have horse, short journey, and bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. I'm even getting, like, with this short journey, there could be a trip that you're planning or thinking of going towards, and that is actually surrounded by a lot of good luck. And I'm getting the card chain of events will affect your life. It's almost like that little trip could have this big effect on something completely random in your life and completely different. Let's say you go on that trip and you find the love of your life. You go on that trip and you are inspired to do something in your career, something like that. It's like this little trip that maybe you do out of impulse could have a really positive effect on something else. Okay, so that is something to consider here. But I feel like there's also something about taking a chance on a person, taking a chance on a relationship, that I feel like it's actually surrounded by a lot of good luck. There is still something here. I'm kind of seeing there may be two people, but I'm kind of seeing like maybe have options, and it's like really consider what people are saying and doing, okay? Because a lot of people are a lot of like pretty words, and they don't do a thing, and a lot of people are also, they do a lot of pretty things, but then they're like, oh, but I don't want a commitment. I don't want any of that. And if those people are indecisive in both scenarios, then do not be tempted to lower your standards, right? Respect yourself and ask for what you deserve, because you deserve the best. And if those people cannot give that to you, then someone else will. Okay, but May is also the time of Taurus. It's Taurus season in May, and that is a great energy around finances and stability, structure, right? So I feel like there could also be something that is blossoming in your life. And there we go. It's like you go on a random trip and you're inspired to start something else. And I feel like it is career related, okay? Because I really feel like there's something that is blossoming here in your career financially. It could have a really good effect on your overall financial health. There's like a big Taurus energy surrounding you. And I mean, you do have the Aries Taurus, right? You're the Aries Taurus Cusp, so you do have that Taurus energy. But maybe this is a month to lean on more on Taurus. And it's like, of course, use the Aries to be bold and impulsive when it comes to this risk and taking a chance. But at the same time, have some structure around it. All right. So even if you do this impulsive trip, plan some of it, right? I'm going to go there and I'm going to visit this and this. I don't know how or when, but I'm going to do it, right? So try to find a balance between your two cusp energies here. All right, but let's dive a little deeper to get more information. I've already pre-shuffled a couple cards here for you. Let's start with career. We have two little witches, magical space clearing time, and shadow work. So, I'm getting for some of you, I don't really get this in like going on a retreat or really woo-woo stuff. I just get this has like a breaking point. It's like you've been frictioning, and boom, it just breaks here, and it just takes off. Something is ignited, something is shattered, something is reconstructed. I feel like this is going to be a month for you to reconstruct, which is it kind of makes sense because we have Mercury going retrograde on the 1st of April until the 25th. So there is this, and we actually have, let me just check so I don't say nonsense, but yeah, we actually have we're starting the eclipse season, so it's also a very powerful time for all of these things. So I feel like in your career there's this feeling of, again, a reconstruction of something. Okay. And I feel like it's going to bring, again, that financial health, but something else has to shape up, right? Whenever we're talking about new beginnings, something old has to leave, something new has to come forward. And I feel like it's going to be about clearing up, especially internally, I would say. But I feel like there's also some effect on your outside. And then you build something new as well, okay? But especially with the big emphasis of the Mercury retrograde and all that transformation, that kind of thing, it would be a big month for you to reassess, for you to realign, rethink things, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if it's not necessarily a retreat. It is some sort of, I don't know, a little weekend getaway where you're just relaxed. Maybe your guides are, encouraging you to do that. It could have a really positive effect on you, okay? Let's put some tarot here and see what do we got. Look at this. Absolutely. We have the King of Wands wanting to say hi, but we have the Empress and the Emperor with the Six of Swords. There you go. Aries, Taurus. Absolutely. This is your whole cusp in here. It's, again, take action, bold action, be spontaneous and impulsive, but with measure. Okay? You are impulsive and you're spontaneous in taking that first step, which is often the hardest, the harshest one and the harder one as well. But then create some structure around it, okay? So I'm figuring out that, this whole thing here that was going on and that I was doing and that I was trying to pursue, it's not really my thing. I found that it's not working. I found that this company is not for me. I found that, there you go with the reassessment, right? With the rethinking things, looking at things in a different perspective, I'm figuring out all of these things about what is already going on. So where do I want to go next? That is the staircase. That is where you start to manifest everything that you want, right? And that is where the Taurus comes in, okay? That is where you start to create a plan. So I want to apply to new jobs. I want to start this business. I've always been thinking about starting that business. Maybe it's time for me to do so. And you take action. Okay, so this month for you in career, it's going to be a little back and forth, okay, where you are doing risky things with measure, all right? But just know that you're surrounded by a lot of good luck. So new beginnings, big transformations, and it's all about getting you on the right track, all right? But there are a couple of things for us to clean up. Learn from the past. This is your advice, absolutely. And there we go with the 25th. So the end of Mercury retrograde could definitely have some impact on you. But I feel like you need more fun into your life. I feel like you need to start pursuing more dreams, right? Start becoming the person you want to be. Start becoming the person you want to see in the mirror. And for that, we have to reassess. We have to constantly having the self-awareness of, okay, so this is what's going on. This is how I'm feeling. And this is how I want it to change. This is where I want to go, right? So learn from the past and do something different with it. Okay? So let's get here into love and see what we got for you. We have Dress of Alchemy, release your power. Wow. With the number 33. So you could be manifesting some romantic opportunities here. And there we go. We have 38. A tempting offer has a high price. Oh, and new beginning. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we actually have getting back together. And then we have new beginning. So there we go. I feel like there are two scenarios here, two pathways for us to follow. And I feel like one is temporary, one is actually solid. One actually has the words and the actions right. The other one has the words and actions a little off, and they say the right things, and they appear very pretty and joyful, and everything's okay, but it may have a high price for you. Okay, so what is happening here is that it is needed for you to claim your power, okay? It is needed for you to really be sure of what you want. What do you want in a partner? What are your non-negotiables? You know, those traits, those qualities in a person that is like, if this person is not this, or if this person does that, then I don't want it. It's not for me. It's about having your standards high, not too high that they are like unreachable, but not too low that you're just settling for anything, right? So what do you want in a person? What are your non-negotiables? Okay? And what are the things, the little extras? And then has these people show up. Maybe you're already going through this, but has these people show up, really assess, okay, so this person has this, this person does not have this, and it was a non-negotiable. Okay, I guess I have my answer. Okay, and it's interesting that your previous reading about blessings, the title was New People, New Vibes. Do we need anything else? Right? So I feel like you already have the answer when it comes to that. So just be careful about people from the past coming back. That is a very Mercury retrograde kind of thing. It's not always the best thing. Okay, because what matters is if that person has changed. And for this high price to be here, I kind of doubt it a little bit. All right, but we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Tower. I feel like big changes are happening in your life, changes that you're not expecting. It's going to kind of put your love life a little bit upside down. Maybe you had some sort of expectation when it comes to this past person or to new people. Maybe you have high expectations when it comes to love. That would be something for you to look into as well. But it is important for us to look into those expectations. So what are those? And are they benefiting me, or are they actually harming me? Are they putting those standards way too high, or are they putting those standards way too low? Am I letting my past wounds control me and, making me expect to be heard and to be manipulated, cheated on? Those expectations are harming you because they're not allowing you to explore love and to really let love in. You may have really high expectations of, it has to be a doctor and it has to make, 3 million a year and live in this mansion. Maybe that is something that you can build together, right? So try to find a balance over there. Have your non-negotiables. And then when it comes to the little extras, open up, right? But open up to receive people in, okay? I just feel like this month, it's going to be, again, a month to reassess and to figure out, are you harming yourself with your expectations? Are you holding yourself back? Or are you actually very balanced? Are you leaning and trusting the right people? Or are you kind of letting some questionable people in? Okay, it's about figuring that out. But big changes, get ready for those. And it's going to be important that you have your standards pretty well defined. Okay, so, what is your advice here? We have the Deer Spirit. Give it a delicate touch. So again, open your heart, but work. It's time to collaborate with the Ant Spirit. Work with your higher self. Don't be afraid to ask for signs. Okay, any of these signs could be relevant for you. Okay, any of these numbers. Dude, Mercury retrograde is going to be like crazy for you. We have the 1st and the 25th. What? But a tiger, anything related to horses. Okay, you have horseshoe. Maybe flowers could also be relevant. If you are thinking of someone and you see a red flag, I feel like your guys are trying to say something, but just pay attention to the things happening around you. Those could be signs. Okay, so it's time to collaborate with your guides to get signs and answers and guidance and help. But it's time to collaborate with yourself, with your highest version, and the one that respects yourself. Okay, so don't be afraid to say no to people. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Okay, so let's get here some self-care for you, and then we're going to finish up with some fun stuff for you to do. Just a little inspiration for you to have throughout the month with tiny little things that you can do alone with someone else. It's just fun stuff. So we have oil, we have dreams, finances, creativity, and affirmations. So there we go. Let yourself shine. Okay, let yourself break through and dream big. That was actually another of your reading. It was a message from your, oh no, yours was actually manifestation of a lifetime. But I feel like there is this feeling of dream, okay? Allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to go towards those crazy new ideas that you have. Be a little impulsive, but then create stability, right? Be impulsive, but don't waste all your money or don't spend all your money, right? Follow your dreams with creativity, but be conscious of all the things around you and your responsibilities. If you need oils, that would be a great thing. And affirmations could also help you out when it comes to not settling, when it comes to having good money mindset, okay? So now let's get into the fun part, which is the last part of the reading. And let's get some fun stuff for you to do. I'm actually, okay, this may be a sign for me. I'm actually hungry, so that may also be why. But there, I was seeing this wine tasting, and I was seeing toasts. And there's this place in my town that is like 1 meter toast. And I've never been there, but maybe that is a sign to go there, you know. But we have wine tasting. Let's make a toast for yourself as well. But we have wine and cheese, baking, just desserts, thrift shopping. We have backyard camping, hot chocolate, mini golf, fancy restaurant, and we have spa day. All right, so these are a couple of things that you can do. Feel free to pause the video and screenshot this if you want to. But this is what I have for you. So thank you so much for being here. If this reading resonated and helped somehow, definitely let me know in the comments. I always love hearing from you. But don't forget to smash the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here on the Cusp community. It would be so great to grow this community even further and to make Cusps known. But like I said in the beginning, if you're interested in having this type of reading personalized for you, definitely check out my Patreon. We also have their weekly messages for cusps and some other spiritual guidance readings, that kind of thing. Okay, but thank you so much for being here. Once again, I love you very much. I wish you all the best, and hopefully we'll talk very soon. Bye bye.